Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. It's the Washington Huskies and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Huskies head coach before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need.
Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second and long here. They'll run him again. He's dropped.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Left side is Thomas. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to... They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run for it. It's Peoples.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Right back to it.
What's up?
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10, easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Press center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's a gift to Peoples. Got the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff for Peoples. And he's brought down after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Straight ahead, it's Peoples. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes a grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further...
Makes a grab and room to run. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peoples. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, it's Martin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, he's there to make the stop. Washington stops the clock and uses its 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give. It's Martin. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Trying to squeak through the pile. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peoples. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
2nd down, going to throw it. Out wide left, it's Howard. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got him on the RPO. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback to increase progression.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll give it to People. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his target. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it with James Peoples. Touchdown, Penn State! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Got a little space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. He now has 61 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. On third down, here's Peoples. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He's got it, first down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Got some room under the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Hits inside, it's Martin. There's some room. Got enough space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Martin. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Wallace. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Working that left side now. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The option, he'll keep it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Caught. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Peoples again. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Jukes his way for more. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. He's got it on the run. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to...
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that